What up, world, and welcome to another edition of the Living the Dream podcast. Yeah, man, it's your favorite day of the week. It's hump day, and it's time to get that midweek motivation. I'm your host, Coach Spaulding, your motivator, your inspirator. And as always, man, I want to give a huge shout out to all my listeners for all the love and the support on the podcast, man. Thank you, man. Keep listening, keep downloading, and keep sharing, man. Keep sharing. All right, so listen up, guys. This is the season finale. Yes, I said it. This is the final episode of season 1. Season 2 is coming. Season 2 is coming, man, and it's going to be bigger and it's going to be better. I'm excited about season 2, man, and what it has in store. And, man, I'm sure you guys going to love what we got going on moving forward. So stay tuned. In exactly 2 weeks, season 2 will kick off. And, man, I'm telling you, man, we taking motivation to a whole nother level. So with that being said, guys, today I want to talk to my students because most of them are in the 4th quarter, and I know they're getting ready for the end of the school year and the semesters are coming to an end. So I just got one thing I need from y'all, man. I got one thing I need from y'all, and that's to be locked in. I need y'all to be locked in. Remember at the beginning of the school year when you were locked in? And in the 1st quarter, you went to class early and on time. You know, you had all your materials for school. You talked less and paid attention. Heck, man, you even answered questions, man. Remember that? Now, I need you to have that same energy. I need you to have that same drive going into the 4th quarter, because what you did in the 1st quarter prepares you for what you need to do in the 4th quarter to get through this thing, man. I'm going to say it again. What you did in the 1st quarter prepared you to do what you need to do to get through the 4th quarter, man. And I remember when I was playing ball, my coach told us all the time, like, we training for the 4th quarter. Like, we training for the 4th quarter. Anybody can be great in the 1st quarter. Anybody can be even good in the 2nd and the 3rd quarter. But it's the 4th quarter. It's the 4th quarter when you start to see teams separate themselves from their opponents. And if you don't believe me, go back and watch the Super Bowl. Go back and watch how my 49ers, dominated the first 3 quarters. But when the 4th quarter came, man, them Chiefs started dominating. They started to dominate. You can see the 49ers didn't prepare or didn't train for the 4th quarter. You could see it. The defense got tired. The quarterback got comfortable. And the play calling got predictable. But what happened to the Chiefs? They started the 4th quarter, and they saw the 4th quarter as an opportunity to lock in. They knew what they had to do. They knew it was do or die. They knew that they did enough in the 1st quarter to start imposing their will in the 4th quarter. And that's what I'm asking all my students to do in this last quarter. Impose your will and lock in. I need you to impose your will and lock in, because this is it, man. This is it. If you're a senior trying to raise your GPA for college, this is it. If you're a senior trying to graduate, period, this is it. If you're an 8th grader trying to get to the high school level, this is it. Man, if you're a college student, trying to get the grade or the test score you need to pass this semester, this is it. You don't have time to chill. You don't have time for breaks. Like you don't have time to take days off at this point. You gotta be locked in. And I'm telling you, you won't get there doing what you did in the 2nd and the 3rd quarter. I'm gonna say it again. You won't get there doing what you did in the 2nd and the 3rd quarter. You got to give me that same drive. You got to give me that same energy you gave in the beginning. And that's how you're going to get accomplished what you need to get accomplished. That's how you're going to get where you need to be. So with that being said, man, I got 3 principles that will help you dominate the 4th quarter as a student or as anybody in life. I'm not going to lie, it's going to be hard. I'm not going to lie, it's going to be hard. And at this stage in the game, it's do or die. It's sink or swim. So here we go. Principle number 1. Get off the phone. Yep, I said it. Get off the phone. Your phone is killing your productivity, Facebook is taking up too much of your time. Instagram is taking up too much of your time. TikTok and Snapchat is taking up too much of your time. Let me ask you a question. Do you have any idea how much time you spend on your phone? Do you have any idea how many hours a day you spend on your phone? Do you even know? Do you even know, man? Look, teens spend 7 to 8 hours a day on their phone. They spend 7 to 8 hours a day on their phone. And you know what's so crazy? They at school for most of the day, which means they ain't being productive at all. They ain't being productive even in the place where they need to be. So do me a favor. Do me a favor. For the next 7 to 8 weeks, cut your phone time in half. And use that time to be more productive. Use that time to study. Use that time to do some extra work in the classes you're struggling in. Because I'm telling you, man, never be on. I'm not telling you never to be on your phone. I ain't stupid. I just know you're not doing nothing productive. I just know you're not doing nothing to improve your GPA. I just know you're not doing nothing to pass the next test. And if not, get off the phone, man. Get off the phone. Which brings me to principle number 2. Stop lying. Stop lying. You know exactly what you've been doing all year long and all semester. Stop lying to yourself about where you think you should be. Stop getting mad at your teacher. Stop getting mad at your professor. You should be pissed off at yourself. like for real, man. Like, you should be pissed off at yourself. Like, just stop. You know, I get tired of talking to students who blame teachers because they ain't do what they were supposed to do all year. That's your fault. It's on you. It's on you, man. When they get home and they tell their parents these make-believe stories how the teacher didn't like them or the teacher's is not being fair and the teacher or the professor wasn't available to help them. Man, like stop lying, man. Stop lying. That's on you. So what I need you to do is look yourself in the mirror and say, I messed up and now I gotta fix it. This is the seed I planted back when school started. This is the bed I made up, so now I have to lay in it. But please stop lying to yourself, because you ain't fooling nobody at this point. You ain't fooling nobody at this stage of the game. So stop lying, which brings me to principle number 3. Hey man, it's time to ask for help. It is time for you to start asking for help. You need help, and you probably needed help after the second quarter or the second semester. Now is the time to put your pride to the side and get the help you need. Can I just say this? Can I just say this to my students? Can I say this to my middle school and high school students specifically? Asking for help does not make you soft. I'm gonna say it again. Asking for help does not make you soft. It don't make you weak. It makes you accountable and mature enough to know that you have a lack somewhere that you can benefit from if you get some help. It ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't nothing wrong with understanding where you lack and knowing that help can actually help you. So this is what I want you to do. This is what I want my students to do. I need you to schedule 30 minutes after school with each teacher to get the help you need in whatever subjects you're struggling in. If you're struggling in 3 subjects, commit 3 days a week after school with each one of those teachers. For my college students, schedule a time to meet with your professor during their open hours and be consistent. You have to be consistent. That's very important, man. That's very important. Be consistent. Hey, man, it's the 4th quarter. It's time to start asking for the help you need so you can get to where you need to go. So remember, get off the phone. Get off the phone, stop lying, and ask for help. You are almost there. And from this point forward, I need you to be locked in. I need you to be locked in. Remember, tune in 2 weeks for season 2. It's your motivator, your inspirator, Coach Spaulding, saying have a great rest of the week and make the rest of your life the best of your life.